Welcome back. We're here with Raceroom's amazing super tourers, going around the world and showing off some of the best circuits in sim racing. We're at round 4, the penultimate event. So far, we've been getting a few points here and there, but last time out in Suzuka, we had a great time, catapulting us from 5th to 1st place in the championship. And whilst we change car brand every time, it's clear that the Volvos are staying in 1st place, and everyone else is chasing the 2nd and 3rd position. This time, we're in New South Wales, Australia to tackle Bathurst, Mount Panorama. Australia has always been a great home for racing. As well as producing F1 legends, it also has a long history with touring cars. We know it today for the brash and brilliant V8 supercars, but whether it's a 60s Mustang or a 90s Volvo, the racing has always been great fun. Supertouring raced under the ASTC banner from 93 to 2002 at many venues, including here at Bathurst. I'm excited to get stuck in, so join me as I hop into Paul Morris's 1997 championship-winning BMW for the first of 2 6-lap races. Okay, it's been a moment, but we are starting 12th place for this race, and here we go. Cleanly into Hell Corner, but this Alpha wants to stick with us. This BMW's slightly faster than it, so let's go roaring down the mountain straight. Being so far back to start off with, I really have to make some positions here. Past the Audi. Can we get the BMW? Ooh, making contact through the cutting. Side by side here. I'm gonna have to let him go. Fourth gear here, 180 kilometers an hour, 190. The Audi's coming back through Skyline. Oh, thankfully he didn't. Hold on. And we go all the way down the mountain. Couldn't get a great exit here, but hopefully we can stay stuck in this slipstream. Into the chase. Clemente is slow. Didn't want to make a move here, but thankfully we didn't make contact. I'm out in the last corner, Murray's, for the first time. At the end of lap 1 of 6, that is a 2:29. We are 11th. Bathurst is always a tricky circuit. You think you can take a bit more risk, but all of a sudden you can find yourself in a barrier. Getting a bit too deep here. Losing a lot of time to Clemente. Ooh. That's not going to be good for me. Don't want to make any more contact like that. Oh, a bit loose. Through McPhillamy. I just can't get it turned in. They're too bold. We're on the edge of grip here. But look how much time we gained. Hugging Forest Elbow as close as I can to have the best exit. Okay, that felt okay. All the way down Conrod now. Seems that the Alpha behind has backed off, so we can just focus forward and see what we can do here. Can we get something going into the chase? Going around the outside, which becomes the inside. He's staying with us. Where is he? Yeah, he's still with us. He's fighting for this 10th place. Maybe not the cleanest of moves, but we have the position. Ooh, way too deep, way too deep. They're all bunching up through the cutting. Trying to carry as much speed as I can going through here. Just about okay. Still feel like there's a lot of time up for grabs here. Okay, here we go. We have Christian Abt ahead of us. One of the heroes of the 2002 DTM season. But in Australia, he's no match for this Morris BMW. Taking all the curb going through the chase. Alright, hitting the halfway mark here. We are up to 9th, and that was a 2:19.5. Looks like the two cars ahead are going to have a fight. Every bit of contact will slow them down. That may be quite useful, as can't get to them just yet. Here they come. Past the Audi. Past the Volvo. Staying with Bert. He holds his line and he keeps his position. Still can't get that corner. But a bit calmer through Skyline, which is always good. No point throwing away the race. Hitting 200 kilometers an hour, 210, 220, 230. Getting into the slipstream, we're going even faster. Getting to nearly 260 kilometers an hour. Because of that, we really closed up to the Volvo. Let's see what we can do with our last 2 laps. Okay, that time was about 2/10 faster than our last. We're on a good pace here. But there's not much time left. Okay, I think I have Bert here. Let's go for him. He's slow through Griffins. What's he going to do through the cutting? Oh, he's early. Ah. Oh. He broke way earlier than I thought. Okay, so well, that's one way to remove an opponent. Not how I wanted to do it. The car still feels okay, so let's just get it to the end now. Okay, one final lap. Can we get this car ahead? This is a good showing for this BMW. I chose the Morris and Baird livery, but in the Bathurst 1000 in 1997, it was actually the Brabham brothers that won. But so far, they don't seem to be any competition in this AI race. Getting a bit sketchy over the curbs. Once again, dancing with danger here through the cutting. Gotta give these barriers a bit more space. Okay, cresting the mountain for the last time this race. Going through Skyline. Looks like we're closing up on Ploiger here. Sorry if I mispronounced that. One final run down Conrod. I think he's just too far away now. Okay, braking at just about the 100 mark. Getting closer and closer. Can we do it? He's not going defensive. Pushing to the line. Ah, no, he's gone. Okay, so coming 7th place. we get full points, which is always going to help. But next up we have a reverse grid, where the first 8 drivers are swapped around. So we should be in a pretty great position next time. Let's go on to race 2. Okay, we're starting in P2 here, so we have a great chance for some points. Okay, we have the Audi ahead, once again making a clean lead through Hell Corner. He's a bit slow down the straight here. And with the slipstream, we can glide past. Taking the inside here. He's staying with us. And we get it. We're in first place. We're taking a lot of speed into here. It can get a bit loose going up the hill, so have to be careful. I don't want any more contact. Bit of understeer. On the curbing, that could have gone so badly wrong. Looks like Towers is coming back. But with Skyline coming up, he had nowhere to go. He's just going to have to wait till the Conrod straight, I guess. Oh, way too early. But even with that mistake, we have a bit of a gap to the Audi, so let's see how fast we can go in some clean air. Okay, through Murray's. Coming to the line for the first time, that's a 2:21. We're in first place. It's already a whole second to the car behind. Okay, at the end of lap 2, that's a 2:17.6. This gap is just growing and growing. I can't even see them in my mirrors now. I might not have to push as hard, but definitely can't take my foot off the gas. Getting to 250 km/h. Just a few more corners to go. Once I got onto the lead, race 2 was fairly simple. I just had to control my own race and not crash. Okay, rounding Murray's, going down into second gear. Going up to the pit wall because we have just won race 2 at Bathurst. Let's take a look at the points. First, let's take a look at the brand championship. So despite winning this time in a BMW, Volvo is so far in the lead that there's no chance that any other brand could win. So congrats to the Swedish. But the other positions are up in the air for the other competitors like Renault, Honda and Opel Vauxhall. Looking now at the individual battles, after coming 7th and then winning my second race, we extended the Drivers' Championship lead to 26 points over my nearest rival, Eric Hellery. But I'm definitely not out of the woods yet. There's one more event left, a 2-round battle at Macau, one of the hardest street circuits out there and an absolute touring car staple. And best of all, race 2 at the circuit will award double points, so it's still all to play for. I can't wait for you all to join me there soon, but in the meantime, I have a selection of one-off racing videos about new and exciting cars, deep dives into motorsport history, and live streams that will be continuing very soon. But until then, thanks for watching. I've been Historic Sim Racing, and I'll see you next time.